Welcome to our explainer. Today, we're going to talk about a fundamental yet so often overlooked source of power. It's not about having the loudest voice or the most money, it's about the quiet strength of emotional control. So just think about it for a second. In a world that is just constantly buzzing with noise, a world that's practically designed to provoke a reaction out of you, who's the one that really holds the advantage? And the answer, well, it might actually surprise you. It's not the most aggressive person, not the one shouting the loudest. The real power, it belongs to the calmest person in the room. This is the big idea we're going to unpack today, that true, lasting strength is found in your own composure. So let's dive right in and explore this power of calm. In a world practically engineered to make us react, we're going to see exactly why the ability to stay composed has become, well, a rare and incredibly valuable superpower. This quote just gets right to the heart of it. When you can control your emotions, you control the situation. It's that simple. You're no longer just a pawn reacting to whatever's thrown at you. No, you become the one who's shaping the outcome. Your inner calm literally translates into outer command. Okay, so if this inner calm creates outer command, what does that actually look like in the real world? Let's break down the specific ways that composure becomes your unshakable advantage. See, this totally reframes what authority really means. It's not about overpowering other people, it's about being unshaken by them. That calm energy you project, it signals this deep confidence that people are just instinctively drawn to. They trust it. It communicates strength and reliability, and you don't even have to say a single word. Honestly, this distinction right here is the whole game. A reaction is impulsive. It's that immediate, thoughtless, emotional outburst. A response, though, a response is deliberate. It's chosen. One creates chaos and literally gives away your power, while the other creates clarity and protects it. Think about it. The second you have that unchecked emotional reaction, you are basically showing everyone your cards. You've just revealed your insecurities. You've handed the other person the keys to your own mind. And just like that, they're in charge. And this highlights such a crucial truth. Sometimes the absolute strongest thing you can do is nothing at all. Choosing not to react isn't being passive or weak. No way. It's a strategic decision to hold on to your power instead of just giving it away for free. You should probably make this your new mantra. Seriously. When you stay quiet, you often force the other person to fill that uncomfortable silence. And in doing so, they reveal way more than they ever intended to. You get to control the pace, your composure. That becomes your command. This is where real, genuine confidence comes from. It's not something you get from external things, like validation or praise. Nope. It's built from the inside out, through emotional discipline. And when you have that inner stability, all the chaos in the world can't knock you off your balance. Now, it's really easy to think that this is just a personality trait, right? Some people are calm and some people just aren't. But that's not true. Emotional control is a skill. And just like any other skill, it can be learned, it can be practiced, and it can be mastered. So let's just bust a myth right now. This is not about suppressing your feelings or becoming some kind of robot. It's actually the opposite. It's about having high emotional intelligence. That's the ability to acknowledge what you're feeling, to really experience it, but not let that feeling hijack your brain and dictate your next move. So how do you actually practice this? Well, here's a super simple, actionable framework. First, just acknowledge the feeling. Say to yourself, okay, I'm feeling angry right now, or wow, I'm feeling really defensive. Second, and this is key, create a pause. Just take one deep breath. This tiny moment is where you take your power back. And third, from that little space of calm, you choose your action deliberately. And that's the goal right there. It's the beautiful combination of feeling and thinking. You don't deny your emotions, you integrate them. In other words, you feel everything, but you act with wisdom. All right. Let's bring this all together and look to the future. Why does this particular skill matter more today than maybe ever before? This final section is all about why the future, well, it belongs to the composed. The reality is, our world is only getting faster, more demanding, more chaotic. And in an environment like that, staying centered isn't just a nice little personal quality. It's an absolutely critical skill for navigating life and work. It's what's going to separate the leaders from the rest of the pack. When it all boils down, the big takeaway is this. Mastering your inner world directly leads to mastering your outer world. The discipline you build today in managing your emotions, that's what builds the future you actually want tomorrow. So I'll leave you with this final thought to chew on. The next time chaos hits, and you know it will, the next time you feel that pull of anger or frustration or fear, are you going to react on impulse, or are you going to pause and choose how you respond? The power, as you can see, is entirely yours.